What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be working on the new car that I haven't showed you guys yet. So basically this is the new whip right here. This is my 2002 IS 300. I've done some stuff to it, but I never showed it on YouTube. So we're just going to do a quick overview. Basically all stock, just clean little 2J. They got some headers on it. Like intake pipe, but other than that it's pretty much stock under the hood. I've got some really cheap coilovers for it I installed. G35 stock 17-inch wheels, HKS rep side skirts, window visors, little sun what is that, roof wing. It's got front rear lip, got these custom clear tails right here. But basically what we're going to be doing today is all the maintenance that it needs. I just want to stop all the leaks, get it all updated and maintained for the season, because I do want to turn this into my little drift slash street car. Yeah, let's just get started. I'm going to move the car into the garage and pull the Civic out. So actually, this interior is pretty clean, super clean. Hell yeah. It is auto, which is the sucky part about it. Time to pull this guy out. Yeah, that is not good, but we're gonna get it straight. First start since the last video. This thing usually is really good with starting up first try. Y'all feel me? Get this battery from that car, put it in this car, and move. I do all this again. IS in the garage. Gotta put the battery in there. Should be good. So just got back from that little drive, pulled the Civic in. Now we got the Lexus in the garage. Looks so freaking cool in here. But basically what we're gonna be doing is cam seals, a VVTi, O-ring rebuild, timing belt. I didn't get a water pump. I'll probably do the tensioner because I think it's making like a rattling noise on cold start. I think that's it. As far as maintenance, oil pan gasket. But yeah, I just want this thing to be super reliable. But right now, I'm just gonna start tearing this down. I have to take out my intake, the whole radiator, drain that, and basically get the whole front of the motor all cleared up so I can start taking apart all the timing stuff. So I got the car on the ramps. Kind of the first time I'm under the car, and it's not looking too great. We're gonna hopefully get this all cleaned up. No more oil leaks. I mean, I've parked this car here for like 5 minutes and it's already leaking. All right, so I gotta go to work, but this is how we're gonna leave off for today. Got the radiator out next. I'm gonna take the serpentine belt off and then just keep going from there. But leaving that as is for today, and then we'll just pick up the next day. All right guys, took a break, got some Zaxby's, but basically I tried the method where you kind of just crank the car with the breaker bar and everything so the bolt stays in place but it still cranks, and that did not work. But basically now I have to order a new tensioner, the little tool to get the crank bolt out, and then use 2 breaker bars for that, and then hopefully we'll get resumed on this. All right, so Lexus is being put on hold until I get that. Civics, I just drove it today. This dude's about to leave, big style guy. But yeah, got the Zaxby's, finna just chill. We'll pick it up tomorrow, I guess. All right, what is up, guys? It's the next day. Or actually, it's a few following days after working on the Lexus, and we finally got the bolt out for the harmonic balancer. That was tough. I had to buy this tool, which holds the crank in place basically and lets me apply all the torque I need to get that bolt out. Next thing you have to do is take out the harmonic balancer itself. After that gets off, remove the timing cover, remove the timing belt. We'll be able to get to all the seals and stuff we need to replace later. All right, so it's been a few days. I went ahead and rented the harmonic balancer puller to take the harmonic balancer off. All right, guys, so I was working on the IS. I got that harmonic balancer pulley off. I got my new serpentine belt tensioner, but I haven't really showed you guys the garage. I just cleaned it up while I was waiting because I need some parts, but got the IS right here. Got a little tool and part and whatever rack. Got this really sick bride seat. It's a ret, but it's whatever. And this is my tools right here. So I got all like my sockets up here, my charger, place for my phone, my ratchets and whatever. I got the little mini ones, parts and tools in here. This is like my work cart. So like anything I'm working on, I put it on here so I don't lose it. So we got all the parts there. Jack, ramp, scooter, more ramps. Yeah, guys, just wanted to quickly show this to you, and then we'll be back on working on the timing and maintenance stuff. Alrighty, it's the next day. I got my son with me, but basically I got the little hex bolts thing that I need to use. So these are both broken loose. Next, I'm gonna just take out the tensioner and then keep going, removing this part of the crank as well. All right, so I got the cam gears off. These are the seals that went bad. It feels like they're not even fully seated in there. Maybe they're just not the correct ones. I don't know, but I guess they are leaking. Boom, seals have been replaced. These ones fit a lot better. The other ones were a lot like looser. I didn't even have to pick it out, they just fell out. So maybe that's why. Now we're gonna take this off and then do the crank seal for that. Alrighty, got the gears on, the cam gears on, and they are timed, lining up with the mark on the back of the cover. So all I gotta do is torque these, and then I'm waiting for my tensioner to replace that. So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna put in my diff right here. I got the RTV, I'm gonna put the diff cover back on, and then I'm gonna put it back in the car. Got the diff all prepped, got new sealant and all that kind of stuff. I cleaned it out. I do have to flush it. I'm gonna fill it with fluid when it's all in the car, drive it for like a few miles, flush it, and then that should be it. But let's put this back in. Okay. I'm just gonna put this axle. Alrighty, guys. Here's a little update. So rear is all in. Got my new LSD. Let's see. Yep, the Y38. Hopefully that goes in. All I have to do on this is fill it up with fluid, and that's it. I just figured I'd give you guys an update. I am super tired, but I just replaced the oil pan gasket, sealed that up. So you can kind of see like all the new sealer there. And my tensioner just came in, so now I can finally just put back together the engine. But this is kind of like the last thing I have to do. I did my diff, my oil pan gasket, my seat. I mean, I've done a lot. So now I just got to get my tensioner on, all this on, that on, all that on, and that's it. All right, guys, sorry if my camera's super dirty, but everything is back together. Oh my gosh, the putting everything back together was pretty simple, to be honest. But right now, I'm just trying to get it to start, make sure all my connections, everything's good, no leaks. All right, guys, I got everything ready. I charged up the battery. Let's try to start this thing. it started, guys. It's finally alive. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. It's smoking from here. I might be just like water or oil or whatever that got under the headers, but I don't know. I'm so hyped. Let's go. All right, guys. So it's the next day. I got a little too excited yesterday after I started the car. But this is how it's sitting right now. Dude, you can't lie. This looks gas. So I put the dishes on from the Civic in the front so I can get that drift stance. Engine all put back together. Runs pretty much perfectly. Only thing is I'll put a clip in there. Something's rattling. I think it's my tensioner, but something sounds really bad whenever I drive it, idle, whatever. But yeah, engine's all good. No leaks at all, which is amazing because literally that was how much I was leaking. Dishes on. Look at this fitment, bro. Perfect fitment. Dishes on. I didn't put my rear bumper on. I gotta fix like the clips for it, but got the bride seat in there and the dash strobes. Peep. Fire. So yeah, that's the car, that's the build, that's everything I did yesterday in the past, I don't know, week. But let's go ahead and take this on a drive. All right, warming up for a quick drive here. I need some gas, so let's take a drive. All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. As you saw, the driving clips, and I threw on some drift clips for you. The LSD actually does kick in pretty well. It does slide out a little bit, but you just gotta give it more power. But that thing slides out really well. This is how the car's sitting right now. I kind of cooked some of this tire. It's not bad though, but all brand new tires. I'm gonna put my bumper on it a little bit. But I recently did my first drop, stylistic. If you guys copped, I really appreciate you guys. If you're watching this after the drop, orders will ship 1 to 2 weeks after you order. So I'm currently working on ordering and getting all those cut out for you guys. I really appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. We got a lot of stuff coming for stylistic here in the future. I got a lot of more design. I'm doing shirts, more stickers, everything. If you guys have any suggestions or anything else that you guys want to see here in the future, let me know. Go ahead, follow me at stylistic.tm on Instagram. But other than that, I really appreciate you guys watching and tuning in for today's video. I'll see y'all later.